Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. We are going to have a 3-card choice of Where is my soulmate? Spring energy update. Because like I had been mentioning earlier, there is a huge wave of late spring and early summer soulmates coming in. So we want to see where people stand and what's going on and what the energy is around them. So we have 3 cards to choose from. Number 1 is alchemy, and then if you wanted a corresponding gemstone, I have an apatite necklace here. That's also number 25. Number 2 is the sexual arts, number 33, a divine number. We also have a turquoise and silver accompanying gem, and then number 3 is beauty with the accompanying number 17, and then we have this cameo that looks sort of like her. I love this. It's carved on shell and it is remarkable. If I do not, I will make sure all these things are in my Etsy store. I think 2 out of 3 are already listed, and I'll make sure the other ones are listed. If you guys want to have a look at these, that's definitely one of a kind, and it will take a while to make another one of those. So just know that won't be around very long. So anyway, so here's your choices: alchemy, sexual arts, and beauty. So I'll let you make your choice and I will begin. So if you chose number 1, okay, group number 1, this is about the path you're being on right now, going through a very powerful transformation. Nothing is how it seems. So you have an opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness right now. It's extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you, because when we're calling in our soulmate and they're arriving, we want to be lighter and brighter, right? And if you saw my video yesterday, it had this great thing from the old Greek masters. It said compile a list 1 and 2. 1 is things you actually have control over, and list 2 are things that you don't have any control over. And then you completely ignore list 2, because what's going to happen is eventually going to happen anyway, and it's out of your control. You can manifest good energy in that direction, but don't waste time on it, right? And that's usually the things that we spend the majority of our time on, right? Like, oh, what if I become sick, or what if I don't have enough money? No control over that right now. Just release it so you can focus on your soulmate energy that's coming in, okay? Let go of your expectations. What is about to appear can surpass anything that you have dreamed of. The most important part is that you are prepared and you're ready to receive, okay? Because everything escalates when these soul matches come in. Your luck seems to escalate, your mental acuity, your intuition, any latent gifts, your communication skills all get severely elevated. It's really cool. So the energy around you is very potent at the moment. So make sure that you're using this time as productively as possible and give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration, okay? Very important. We want to elevate. That's the name of the game. And here is one of your wonderful moon oracle cards. I love this so much. If you guys are curious about these, because I've had a lot of people say they really like them, it's Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Beautiful writing, beautiful imagery, everything is really nice, and I'm like really into the moon. So this says you're offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first step towards something new. It's time to place your emphasis on your health and well-being. So again, some of your messages right now with these soulmates coming in, we do start to watch what we eat and ingest, and our exercise levels, and spring being here, people want to be out in the sun, okay? There's something incredibly poetic, even romantic about, tiny sliver of silver that is in the new moon, and that's like that little peer of hope and the ideas and the anticipation of what's coming up, right? So really start to look out for yourself and go, if I eat this, how am I going to feel? If I say this, how am I going to feel? It's all about what's going on. I'd rather her not do that. No, winter, because it's on something that can tip. I'm not a fan of that. So also another message that I'm getting right now is this. We want to see what is going on, and you guys probably remember these. These are Colette Baron Reid's map, the enchanted map. So let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I swear, it's just months away, and I've had so many of you saying, wow, I'm having really insane, nutty dreams. They're really vivid, lucid dreaming. So this says every life is teaching is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and your honesty are an example to those around you. You're being called to lead others by example right now. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. So I feel a lot of you are light workers, or you have the ability to do so, to read tarot, to interpret signs, to really eke out what those synchronicities are for others and help divinely guide them. Like, you're basically, I feel like a light worker is an interpreter of different languages, signs, and symbols to help other people at any given time. And also to have them just always reach for, I read this the other day and it was perfect as well. It's like, if it does not make you feel good when you're saying it, don't say it. If it doesn't make you feel good when you're doing it, don't do it. So if you start complaining about how you feel, you'll feel heavier and worse. There's no need to do that. If it doesn't elevate the conversation or the mood, you completely leave it out, and you're learning these things. Your suffering has been crystallized like into a talisman of wisdom right now. I feel like some of the best leaders and learners and philosophers and people who can share are people that have experienced extreme highs and extreme lows, right? I don't think you can come out all twinkle toes with a silver spoon and be like, ta-da, this is how things are, because that's not how things are. You have to experience every freaking high and low in life, social demographics, economic demographics, so you can feel out the situation. It's a different temperature, it's a different existence, right? And then you can share, and I feel like you're in that place where you can. And look at those with great character and accomplishment, right? Emulate leaders you respect right now. You, in turn, will have more to offer with that. And I feel like your soulmate that's out right now as well, I'm like, right, is at a turning point in their life too. They're at a turning point with some property or family, emotional circumstances, and they're taking time to meditate. They're practicing gaining perspective and coming into balance as well. They're starting to feel more fulfilled in their daily actions and activities because they're living on a higher level of accomplishment too, because they're putting effort into what they want to accomplish. They stand firm in the eyes of the storm. Those type of people. Resilience and ability to be practical at all times, and they have a great deal of compassion, and they're moving towards you, and they can feel your messages, they can feel your dreams. That's why your dreams are getting so crazy, your synchronicities are amping up. Definitely group 1, that is your energy. Magnificent. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and thank you for all my regulars that come and support me. I adore you. If you would like to go to any of my links down below, you just hit the gray arrow. Come visit me on Patreon. I have a terrific course that costs everybody else $100, but if you join my Patreon page, you get this love course, and it's having amazing results. I mean, it took the writers of all these different books years and years to put it together, and it's taken me months and months to speed read, download, get my assistant that's fantastic over in New Zealand to do bullet points for you guys. It's basically sending out the right text, email, and message to the person you want to respond to you, because you're tapping into these triggers, into their emotional state that make them want to listen to you, spend time with you. You're not blending into the beige background, you're standing out, you're being interesting. And there's just some certain things that tug at the heartstrings, and these messages let you know. So come see me at Patreon, man. I will set you up. I want people getting answers. I want people getting love. If you need personal reads about your soulmate, go to my links down below. So that is you group number 1. Wonderful, wonderful. And if you go to my Etsy store, all my stuff is in there too. I'm on Instagram as well, Sparkrist11. If you guys want to know certain properties of stones, because I'm going to start amping up my game on that for you guys too. You're getting your spring, summer pieces. I want you to know what stones work with what, and what helps you, calms you, heals you, helps your creativity, all of that. I've done that for years. Ever since I started my jewelry company, it was very important for me to know what facets these stones had in terms of healing, vibrations, and all that. So I really dig that stuff, and I'm happy to bring it to you. So come see me over there, Sparkrist11 on Instagram. And it's a funny tribe. So number 2, we have the sexual arts. Let's see what's going on with that. That's a bigger book. I don't think I've read this one yet. I think in a personal, somebody had it. Okay, so this is about keeping sexually alive as an art form, and very few people truly understand it. Are you sexually attracted to your partner every day? Sexual energy only occurs where there is sexual polarity. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. So the only time there's a sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. The masculine is unchanging presence, direction, decision making, trying to bring everything to closure in its conscious self. The feminine is change, life force, light, flowing movement, mother nature, and emotions. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies in a long-term relationship. Sexual polarity is an art that takes practice, and it can be so subtle and last a lifetime if you're constantly reinventing your gifts and using them with an open heart. Again, if you want to go over to my Patreon page, that course I'm running has to do with this entirely. This is how you get your results. This is how you respark or you ignite a new flame. As soon as I started reading some of this information, I was like, I have to start a course. So if you go over to my Patreon page, check it out. It is helping people by leaps and bounds. It's an area of study that I love and I believe is of great importance in our life, right? We don't want to compete with our significant other. We want to gel with that gorgeous polarity that's there, right? Feminine essence people, instead of directly telling your masculine partner what you want, as tends to kill the polarity, invite him into action through expressing your feelings. Your speech could be erotic and enticing instead of functional and efficient, right? Let him know how you're feeling and let him be inspired and direct him there. Yes, go see my course. That's what this is about. Directing people subtly with beautiful yin energy, and you're also receptive to things they're saying because they want to give, they want to seem like the provider. And it's a wonderful way to communicate. And this is what I feel how you're going to be in conjunction with your soulmate. You're going to have a definite understanding of that. And then you just got the creation card for this too. So I'm going to read out of the book because this book is very lovely. And if you're curious, it is The Queen of the Moon Oracle. And it is so, so lovely. It is by Stacey DeMarco. And she really has it down in succinct, quick, effortless meanings. I mean, it just is out there. It sinks in really quickly. This is, you can create your own destiny, right? Be industrious about it. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money, time, have a reserve, right? So there's a good reason for the saying busy as a beaver. For a beaver is truly industrial, right? Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. So like them, we can create an industrious place of vigor and function, right? Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creative, such as artists and designers. We all are encouraged to think more creatively to solve problems outside of these square solutions, right? Invent new imaginative ways to break through. Also any little dilemmas you have. And again, I'm always stipulating, create that list. What do you have control over on list 1? What do you actually not have control over on list 2? And throw that second list out because it's wasting your time. And right now you're getting a spark. This group is definitely creative. I feel the more that your soulmate and the closer that they come in, the more creative spark you have. I definitely feel like these are writers, singers, dancers, people in the esoteric stages, artists of every kind. And right now I do believe 100% that when our significant others are coming in, we're raising our game in every single degree of our life. So why wouldn't creativity come first? I feel my absolute best when I'm creative, and it pretty much starts right when I open my eyes because I have all my materials so close by. I have all my cards, I have all my crystals, everything I work with in jewelry. So right away I'm like, oh wow, what can I do? What can I make? So you're a clear channel for divine creativity right now. There's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope right now. You yourself be an inspiration to yourself and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is a perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, begin that endeavor. Attraction is super high as you connect with others, as you co-create joyous experiences, right? People want to come back to something that they know creates joy for them and a nice emotion, right? So watch the spark turn into a flame that is, you are continually stoking this fire of great, satisfying creative activities. Beautiful. Yeah, you are just, you're on fire with this. You understand that it's time. And oh my God, you actually got the soulmate card. And they are coming in, and they're coming in swiftly. Again, these are your summer soulmates. And right now what they're doing too is elevating their game. They're starting to take care of their body. They're starting to exercise. They're getting more creative. They're watching for synchronicities. You guys are coming into alignment. So great, great energy group too. Beautiful. I love that. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. Come see me on my Patreon page. It helps support the channel. And you also get my great new course that speaks of this communication, wise communication, to have super long lasting, lifelong love. how to get off on the right foot, how to communicate well, how to always have that spark and speak the language that triggers great companionship and connectivity. And if you want to go to, and any of my links are down there, my Etsy store that has all this jewelry, all my springtime stuff is in there, bright, light, beautiful pieces, fun rings and necklaces, all my stuff for my private reads, everything. Instantgo if you need a quick answer. And come see me on Instagram too. I'm Sparkrist11 and we have so much fun over there. I post daily lots of fun things, inspirational quotes. I do little tarot reads. It's a lot of fun and it's a hilarious tribe over there. They send memes and we have such a good laugh. It's really great. So Good News Group too, and feel free to watch all of them. This is timeless as well. Feel free to watch them all. You might get little tidbits of information, that just land in your lap and they really click with you. So number 17 is beauty. I love the artwork in these cards. So this is about saying, you're beautiful, you are special, unique, you're attractive. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you saw? Do you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself and your life? Yeah, think of those tight grimaces and faces that you see out there of people when they're shopping or they're harassed. They don't look like, happy, joyful people, right? Your internal experiences are etched on your face and your body. People can feel your energy when you enter a room. When a person who is not thought as being physically good-looking connects to their own inner light, wisdom, and warmth, a glow that emanates from within makes them extremely appealing, and it attracts people and opportunities towards them. I mean, how else do you explain Lyle Lovett? What is that? He married Julia Roberts. Like, what is that? But obviously, he has an inner light in his music, his creativity. You know those people. They're very, like Danny DeVito could probably look like a troll if you didn't hear him speak, act, and move around. But to me, he's the cutest little munchkin in the world because of the way he is, right? There's a lot of people, like I love a quirky smile, like the one that goes kind of like sideways and your teeth doesn't have to be perfect. Things like that, right? Look at your face in the mirror and acknowledge what is beautiful about you. It can be physical or spiritual. Ask yourself how you nurture your inner beauty. Do you allow others to see your light? And it's one of those things where if people just come up to you and comment, do you have people that just come up and they start telling you their life story? They feel that connective, warm light within you. That's why those things occur to you. I have small children that always do double and triple takes at me when I'm in the store. And I love that because I feel like, they sense that energy, and I do love kids, but it's like I can be wearing anything, not one of my major get-ups with crowns or anything, but they just sort of look at me for a while and then they look at me again. It's that nice, innocent energy that like when an animal is also attracted to you, it's completely energy. And your energy is part of that beauty format for sure. And also metamorphosis is happening now in this stage with your love connections and soulmates coming in. There's always a metamorphosis. You always come out of that beautiful, bright butterfly because we start taking care of ourselves mentally, emotionally, spiritual, everything. We want to up our game. Here comes Winter to lay on everything, but I'm just going to let her have a peek if she wants. You're in the process of a deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, though. It's never without losses and sacrifices. If you're to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to go away and die off. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way, right? How you live a certain way, how you behave. Just like a snake sheds its skin, a caterpillar dies so the butterfly can be born. You're required to release your old ideas and embrace the necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, the dream that no longer serves you. Despite any of your fears, you must accept this is a transformational time for you, okay? You're going to love what you become. There's a time of chaos and darkness. Sometimes it seemed to happen before this, right? Like, where are they? What's going on? And people really want to know, what's happening. So let's see. I felt compelled to pull this last card for you as well. And I have not read this one yet. Let's see. It looks like a lot is going on. It looks like the giving birth. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of growth for you and your soul mate right out there as they're moving towards you too. Yeah, this is about wonder of creation, protection, and destiny. So this is saying your guardian angels are flying all around you, high beyond our sight, but they are always looking down upon you, always keeping an eye on you like you're their child. A guardian angel is witnessing everything right now for you. He is in awe and wonder of the creation and significance that you're creating in your life. It's like a mystical incubator, where new life is enclosed, this love, this soulmate coming in. They're watching it. They always are balancing the formulas and make sure, that you're honed in on what is good for your body, that you're treating yourself well, self-care. Fate and destiny are going to play their part, right? The chakras and astrological zodiacs orbit everywhere. It's a wondrous mechanism. It's also you know, a grand part of how your life is going to be lived. You're not alone. Fate, the fates, the angels, the guides are always helping, turning things in your favor now. They want this love for you. They want to guide it beautifully and gently and have you be in a good receptive state for it as well. So wow, number 3, really, really good energy. I love that energy for you. I love too that has the zodiacs. It has everything all around, you know, and that's how I picture it a lot of times, like a super, like we're in that like Mount Olympus looking down and we're like those little sculptures that they're moving around towards each other. So beautiful, beautiful energy for everybody here. Feel free to watch the other ones as well. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are also down below. If you want to come see me on Patreon, it helps support the channel. Great new love course going on there that you can just jump on and start learning today. Everything's on there, and depending on the tier you join, you can have, you know, your free monthly reads, tutorials, everything. And come see my Etsy store. I have all this stuff in there and a lot of new spring and summer pieces. Come see me on Instagram, sparkrist11. I'm doing daily posts. I run contests. We have so much fun. It's a hilarious tribe. We do a lot of great stuff over there. Yeah, my private read information, anything you could possibly imagine. And Instantgo, which is a great service where you can jump right on and I can answer you through text messages and you can get your information right away. Yeah, I love that. It's very effective and fast. So love and light to you guys. Thank you to all my regulars. You guys are amazing and I love and adore you. So I'm going to upload this so you can get it soon.